You're listening to KFOI Radio.
It's Wednesdays with Wilson. Woo-woo!
Hey, Florida Sage, welcome back to Wednesdays with Wilson. I'm Dylan Doherty.
I'm Jazzy Walker.
I'm Coach Stepp.
I'm Coach Wilson. Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome to the April 23rd episode of Wednesdays with Wilson.
April 23rd. Wow.
The block scheduling episode.
Actually, the next 2 weeks will be the block scheduling episode.
Well, it ends by the time the next one will air.
Well, when we record.
We'll be recording it still.
Are we? Where are we on our live recording during lunch, Jesse? You're in charge of that. How'd it go?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've
Really
been-
inspiring.
I think
today.
it's not happening is what I'm picking up from
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do I have to go to somebody else?
He's not in here.
Oh, I was going to do Ava Flag.
We should allow like call-in requests.
Okay.
I think that's a horrible idea, which is why we should do it.
Well,
You don't
who
think they-
at 6:47 in the morning is going to call in and talk to us?
I don't know. The people that would do that,
My
like,
dad.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
You just won nothing.
Oh, now we got to give prizes away?
Mm-hmm.
You've alienated enough of our big time sponsors that we can't get
we
any
can't
money
afford to
from
do
them.
that.
Then water.
There we go again.
Oh,
I
shout
like
out to
this
Zen
one.
Water.
Wow.
I really think PepsiCo should, given the fact that I've advertised their products on the show.
is PepsiCo still the corporation head of Pepsi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mountain Dew.
Well, yes.
And I believe Frito-Lay.
Really? You love a good Frito, don't you?
I do.
Remember when they first came out with
Okay.
the chili cheese Fritos?
No, I don't remember when, but I know that they taste delicious.
They are chili and cheese.
They don't taste anything like chili and cheese.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, they do.
No, they don't.
When's the last time you had one?
Like, probably a couple months ago.
Oh, a friend of the show texted me back. Miss Franklin. I warned her about a police officer. Don't want anybody to get a ticket on the way to school,
No.
except maybe Dylan or Jet. So,
That's a bad day.
okay, so here we go. So, I had to pick my nephew up from school on Friday at a middle school, okay? And in my small little town, like picking kids up from school is chaos. It was insane. It took me a normal drive that takes 5 minutes, 20 minutes to get to him. So then, getting him out of middle school is chaos. And so I'm a little overwhelmed because this guy almost hit me with the car. And I'm trying to go out. And so I see all these people taking a right turn. And my nephew said, I said, do I go out this way? Because it's just chaos. There's cars going right, left. He's like, yeah, go. I turn to get a right. Guess what? Illegal right turn. I get pulled over. Go ahead. Question. No one can see you raising your hand.
I had a question.
Okay.
So did you have to like go in and check him out?
no,
Or
this
were-
was school dismissal.
So why aren't any of these kids riding the bus?
There were a lot of them riding the bus.
Then why was there so much traffic?
Have you ever
I don't-
seen like a small town car rider line?
He's not seen any. When he was in elementary school, they didn't have cars. The buggies and horses had their
I know.
places they would go. That's an old joke.
Yes, I.
There were
got that.
a lot of buses, but there were also a lot of car riders. And also on Fridays in my hometown, it's their early release day.
Because is there one elementary school?
Yes,
Just one.
elementary school, one middle school, one
Yeah.
high school. Okay, Jazzy knows why. What's going on there with your nails? For those of you watching on our video stream that doesn't exist, Jazzy has her prom nails going today,
Yep.
and she's biting them already. They're not going to make it.
This is my color. This is Kale's.
They're not going to make it to if you're going to be biting at them like that. Till you've got to last almost 2 weeks.
We'll be fine.
What's going to happen if one of those breaks?
Has
Just go get 'em filled.
has a dinner venue been selected yet?
From like where we're eating?
Yes.
Yeah, probably McDonald's drive-thru.
Here you go.
Reasonable choice.
You going to go on a tractor?
Huh?
Go in on a tractor.
No.
Oh, lawnmower?
We don't want to be full.
Because they serve
All
food at
night.
prom, right?
Yes.
They serve food there. I don't know. We might go to like Waffle House after.
Waffle House.
Waffle House.
That's where we should
delicious.
record this one day at the old Waffle House.
That would be awesome.
You love the Waffle House, don't you?
I don't mind a good Waffle House.
You know what I do not like
Love
at
the
the Waffle House?
Doreen.
What?
I don't like the waffle.
If you say the, what was I say? You said the hash browns,
Hash browns are
Get
delicious. Which
The hash
way do you
browns
go?
are delicious.
smothered and covered.
Smothered and covered. Dylan?
I haven't been to a Waffle House in forever.
Like, define forever.
Like, I honestly have no recollection of ever being to a Waffle
So
House.
you can just say I've never
So
been
you
to
haven't
Waffle
been to
House.
a
So
Waffle
you're
House.
an IHOP kind of guy.
I do love the IHOP. I won't lie.
So you're a pancake, not a waffle.
I do prefer pancakes, yeah.
And you're the international flair you kind of like. Instead of the Waffle House of down.
The texture's just better compared to waffles.
I don't like either, honestly.
We're just...
The
vibe is weird in here today.
Can you tell me what's the smothered and
Smothered in cheese and covered in, is it onions and peppers?
Covered in cheese, smothered in onions.
okay?
Delicious.
I just go regular hash browns.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
As to why the vibe's off, it might be because I had to get the Casey's powdered mini donuts today instead of the Hostess ones.
Or that
I'm
I-
really disappointed by that.
Literally dying.
Jazzy looks like she's about to die. I mean, you guys didn't have school yesterday, so you're on a 3-day weekend. So maybe it's EOC week and a half. You know, Coach Shep is
Graduation's only
basically 1 foot out the door right now.
and then for them, well, they're basically 1 foot out the door as well.
Oh, they've got what? 8? Did you say 18 school days?
Yeah.
No.
Well, okay,
You have
counting
18
weekends. I
days
count
left.
weekends.
That's not.
That's not school days? Wow. We're there, man. We're there.
I know. We have like literally 2.5 weeks.
So we have 2 episodes left after this. Are we doing an episode graduation week?
Yeah.
Okay. Special graduation episode.
You guys might be. I might
Jazzy.
be.
Jazzy.
Okay, you know when we
Wow.
said that you weren't going to show up after we got the award, we were joking, right?
We really like you to be here.
I've been here.
You add a little different dynamic. Speaking of
What?
you,
Taylor Swift.
go ahead. Taylor Swift dropped a
New
mega album, double album,
Double
right?
album.
And
31 songs.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
When?
Like literally the second it came out.
When did you know it was coming out?
11 o'clock
Really?
on Friday.
Was it Thursday night?
Yeah, for us it was Thursday, but
Yeah.
for Eastern.
She dropped it on Eastern time.
Mm.
God, we get screwed. Central time always gets
We
screwed.
get stuff an hour early.
We're an
To be
hour
fair,
late.
That is
or
where
late.
she's from, so
Well,
Te-
from Eastern
technically-
time, we're an hour early, vaguely.
Technically, it dropped at the same time everywhere.
Yeah.
If you believe in that.
Time.
Yeah. You don't. You're not really built. So
That's-
anyway,
that's probably a topic for a different day.
yeah. So you listened to that night. So how long did that take you?
So I stayed up till 11 and I listened to it. The first half. And then by the time I got done, it was like 12:30. And she was coming out with another announcement at like 1. And I was like, well, I might as well just stay up.
Oh, good Lord.
And then she dropped another 15 songs. So then I was up till like 2 o'clock listening to the rest.
Wow. Now, our other Swiftie, friend of the show, Emma Villar, I also emailed her. I emailed both of you about if you'd listen to it. No response from her. Maybe she's now anti-Taylor Swift.
No, there's
No,
no
I
way.
can't imagine that, but
I don't
never
know
know.
if you're allowed to throw out an accusation like that.
That's not an accusation. It's a maybe. Nothing.
No.
So, but see, it's just remarkable to me. One of my friends, I think, posted this on Facebook, so that'll let you know how old they are. Like when I was younger, probably when you were younger, when somebody dropped an album, you had to go to some sort of store to buy it. I'm
Correct.
guessing you bought it on a cassette.
normally.
I bought it on a CD. But my big thing is I didn't have a CD player in my car, so I had the old school, put the tape in there that connected to a CD player that you had to then make sure it was balanced, otherwise it would skip on your way home. Like, you guys get your music a lot easier.
I went and bought the record.
Did you?
But I have a record player, so.
I know.
I still buy CDs, so
You do? Where do you play them?
where do I play them? I have a Sony Walkman.
Okay, but does your car have a CD player?
I don't own a
He's a
car, so
car.
that's yeah.
So you're Sony.
Thank you for bringing up that painful
You
subject.
first of all, wouldn't it be called a Sony Discman, not a Sony Walkman?
Yeah, I have a Discman technically, but it serves the same purpose.
Does it have the hip little thing on it? You can put it
Clip.
on your hip clip.
Yeah.
No, but I went and bought the like hip bag.
Okay.
I started to say, what? You wear it on your hip all the time.
He's not wearing it on his hip.
I haven't in a minute because the batteries died.
Oh.
So
Well, it's just some new batteries, right?
yeah, I just need to get new batteries.
AA.
Keep putting it off. Yeah.
Just go out and steal them from Mr. Parsons' remotes. That's what I do when I need one. I take them from Coach Stepp's remotes.
I don't know if you should admit that on air.
Well, Mr. Parsons is going to listen to
That's
this
only
anyway.
that's only the tip
True.
of the
Good
iceberg,
point.
Dylan.
Oh.
Only the tip of the iceberg.
Well, here we go. Our top 3 of the week. Well, hey, first of all, big shout out to our girls track team last night. They won city champs again. Congratulations to athletes and coaches. Our boys got
Yay.
second. Also, a big shout out. We named our new athletic director on Friday. Mr. Dudley will take over as our new athletic director starting in July. So it's big news. That means somebody's going to have to fill his shoes for assistant principal. Coach Stepp, are you coming back to be an assistant principal?
No.
Are you gonna apply?
No. Maybe Mr. Parsons will. I hope not.
He doesn't even have his teaching degree.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Chad, talk about
Okay,
accusations. He's
he's-
going to edit this and
Yes.
cut that part out, I hope.
Do we have the dump on?
We don't have a dump button, I believe. Do we have a dump button over there, Dylan?
No, we don't.
Also, I know he wouldn't want to do it because some of his classes throughout the day give him enough stress.
Yeah.
I couldn't
The ones
imagine
that you're with.
dealing with
I guess you're up
a
here
whole
like
school of it.
6 hours out of the day.
Yeah.
So, our top 3 of the week. What do you got? Dylan, you haven't talked in a while. Come on, what are we going with?
What are our top 3 of the week? That's
Yes.
an excellent question. What did we pick on like right before starting the show?
Your top 3 classes you have ever taken.
Top 3 classes. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. So at number 3, I think this is where I'm gonna put broadcast journalism 1.
Okay.
Pretty good class, and I think I'd tie intro to this one as well. At number 2 is where we're gonna put broadcast journalism 3. Broadcast journalism 2 doesn't make the list solely because the sports broadcast requirement, even though I've gotten it every time, not too fond of it. And then at number 1, we're gonna put mass media production / newspaper.
Wow. So you just are going everything.
You
In the last
rigged
couple
that
years.
in my favor.
Wow. Okay. Jazzy, deep in thought over there.
My number 3 is probably mass media with Mr. Beggs at Osage Trail because
Oh,
Mr.
nice.
Beggs, great teacher.
I took that class and then we had a pandemic.
Yeah.
That was your fault.
My number 2 is probably broadcasting here. No. Mass media here. And then my number 1's broadcasting.
When can you take mass media?
When? What do
Can you
mean?
take that as a freshman or is that a
You have to
junior,
do
senior?
the you have to take
Intro.
journalistic reporting.
Okay.
Before you can do that.
Okay. Coach Stepp, you got an idea? Underwater basket weaving?
Never had that. Mine are probably college.
Okay.
My medieval history class
I knew it.
in
I knew
college
it.
would have been one. History of England with Dr. Vardaman would have been another
You
one.
say Dr. Vandelay?
No, Vardaman, but
Oh. Okay.
that was a good one.
Okay.
And then I had my research English class. I hated it at the time, but probably learned the most about research and writing in that class. We had to research a house,
Oh, nice.
and it's history.
Oh.
So I was like pouring through old
Yeah.
newspaper articles and had
Yeah.
to look up the previous owners and stuff like that.
One day you'll have to do that.
Did your professors just love you because you were the only one in there that liked what you were doing?
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
funny.
Jazzy.
Because those words would never come out of my mouth, I promise you.
Different strokes, Jazzy.
I don't think she knows that. Rest of that phrase.
Different people appreciate different things.
There you
I'm a
go.
history teacher, so I liked history. I noticed my class did not make your top 3.
I
You
noticed
said
that too.
class, not teachers.
Oh,
Would definitely
appreciate
be
that.
would your class definitely be in my top 10, just so we're clear.
there you go. Top
Thank you,
10.
Dylan.
Wow.
It would not be in mine.
No geography,
I would
Dylan?
cry every
No,
day
that's
in
also
there.
pretty high up there.
What about new games? You were always a dominant force in new games.
New games? I don't even really remember freshman year new
Is that
games.
summer school?
Yeah,
Yes, that was summer school is freshman
before
year.
freshman year. I only took that class because I actually wanted to be back in school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose idea was that?
Coach Wilson's kind of famous for summer school new games.
I don't know. Can I do my three, or are you going to interrupt some
Absolutely.
more?
No, I'm not interrupting. I'm really commenting on.
So number 3 for me would be my journalism class in high school, which I never thought I wanted to do, and then I ended up taking a lot and became the editor of our school paper and got to have fun and write a lot of stories. I enjoyed
Another
that.
piece of the puzzle falls into place.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Number 2 was in college. I took a class called Analysis of Coaching Baseball and Softball.
Now that sounds like a fun class.
And the teacher of it was a man by the name of Coach Fred Fluke. And Coach Fluke is the only coach to win a national championship at William Jewell. And he, not only did he teach that, he taught a tumbling class. Coach Walker knows him well, but he was the baseball coach. And the stories that he would tell that kind of involved baseball, but kind of didn't, were hilarious. And you just sit there and just listen to him talk for 45 minutes about all sorts of stuff. Like famous bootlegger One Thumb Brown, who was also a great minor league baseball pitcher. He only had one thumb, hence the name. You're not wearing your earphones today.
Was the one
I'm
thumb
not.
on his pitching hand?
I don't think so. And then I don't know I had a great mass media class in Jesse. Why are you
I don't know.
Jazzy may be trying to picture One Thumb Brown.
just like this?
yeah.
I don't know. I had a fun mass media class in college. I don't know. I liked my senior year capstone class was called Plague, Piety, and Public Policy. And it was a combination of 4 teachers. So it was a massive class. And a bunch of my friends were in there. But we got to talk about a lot of interesting topics. I would love to see that class now after living through a pandemic, because we talked about pandemics and how society was affected and things like that. Now I'm basically a subject in that story for the kids if they have that class anymore. WJC, get that class back. I'll come be a adjunct
Be
professor.
a guest lecturer.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I said, the vibe is off in here today. I don't know what's going on. Dylan, he's blaming on the donuts.
Jazzy.
It is mismatch day, so Coach Stepp and I are looking a little mismatched. Ryan has been bugging us since early in the morning out there trying to get on the show, so who knows? It's throwing off our aura. Next week, we're going to come back full force. Okay? Need more.
Maybe it's the block scheduling.
Could be the block
Block
schedule.
Block
scheduling.
scheduling, blame it on that.
Honestly, it's not, because I forgot that we even had it.
Ah,
so-
there we go. Coach Stepp, got a quote for the week?
They've already checked out.
Yeah. Got a quote for the week?
Senioritis is dumb.
Oh, okay.
Was that directed? Do you need to publicly
Yeah,
call
do you
some people
need
out?
some
No.
more? That's it?
I mean, I don't
That's
think
it.
we're allowed to do
What
that.
about
Just to call people out, so.
retire-itis?
Touche.
Not dumb?
Hey, just so you know, Coach Stepp's got a big speech on Saturday as he gets the Assistant Coach of the Year award for the state of Missouri by
got
the
a
Missouri
big
Basketball
speech?
Coaches Association. He's
Yes,
going to give it
I have to give a speech.
in Springfield. I'm going to record it and we'll play
it
it
done?
next Tuesday on the podcast.
Is my speech written? Yes, it is. It is written. I'm making some fine tuning and
How much do
You
you
know,
talk
a little
about Jazzy? She wants to know.
Yeah.
here and there, but yes, for the most part, it is written.
How much is my name mentioned?
Unfortunately for you, absolutely zero.
Do you start with the Taylor Swift lyric to bring everybody in? An attention getter.
That could have been an idea, but one I summarily rejected.
Did you
It's
at
an
least
opera
mention the
line.
podcast?
I'm sorry. What was
Did you
that?
at least mention the podcast?
In my speech?
Yes.
I didn't feel it was the right venue.
Okay.
Wow. You have a chance. You have
So
a
basically,
microphone.
he hates us.
Yeah, I picked
You have
that
a
up.
microphone.
This is for the Missouri Basketball Coaches Association, so you know.
I mean, we did have a.
if we really want to get into this, or is the podcast covering that event?
We did have a basketball segment for like the first half of the podcast, and then we just forgot sports existed.
You're wanting the podcast to come down and record through the entire event?
Well,
I mean, I can
if-
put my phone out and record it.
if they want to cover it and cover
don't-
the event.
I don't think they do. I will make the highlights.
Kind of tit for tat here.
So senioritis is a sham. Retiritis is not. Jazzy's uncontrollably laughing. You're going to be Dylan's
I think Jazzy's still
I-
hooked up on one thumb.
Yes.
one thumb brown.
One
And
thumb
then your
brown.
Twitter, or maybe it's an Instagram, and the bio says love is a sham. Something. I don't know.
Was that from me?
Yes.
I have said that before.
All right,
Love
I'm
is a
calling it.
sham.
No, we're
Yes.
calling it. We're
Aren't
out.
you married?
We
We're
can't
at
do
the
this
we're at the
anymore.
20-minute mark now.
Yeah, we can't do this anymore. I'm Coach Wilson.
I'm Coach Step.
Jazzy.
I'm Dylan. Have a fantastic week. Bye, guys.